Hey everybody, and welcome to Draugen. I hope you can hear me well over this haunting orchestra piece. If this is not a full orchestra, but I don't know what to call it. This violin and piano duet. Don't ask me, I'm not a music major. But what are we looking at here? It's a short. They call it Fjord Noir, or Fjord Noir. There we go. There's the right word. It's a kind of point-and-click sort of adventure game, to understand. Made in Norway, and a murder mystery, I think. I don't know much about it. Don't know anything at all, really, other than what I just told you. So let's hope that all my settings are correct, and let's just jump right in and see what happens. Okay, that must be our load screen. Weird little brooch clasp thing. Get a little bit of frames there. A little framey. Day 1.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady.
Zoom right in.
I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick?
It's
Gravewick?
it's Gravik.
Brovik. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing, or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice.
We're not going too fast
talking
here.
About my sister.
Row harder.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase
Norway.
her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit.
Everything
Is
will be
that it?
Jake.
Is that Groovewoke?
It's
So
Gravik.
peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
Exactly. Row faster, dude.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, indeed. Quack, quack. So we got Lizzie, which is really called Alice, and Teddy Bear, whose real name was something else. I don't remember. Charles, maybe?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
Up there.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet
and-
you up there, old sport.
No, come
I
back.
want to explore. Last one's a skunk's.
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip and fall. Walk slowly and watch out for...
Don't be a wet blanket. A little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine. Just stay close.
As long as you keep up with me.
I'm not going to. Put me in a weird town? I'm going to explore, first of all. Thank you.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Oh, there's the thunder.
Also sprach Zarathustra.
Okay, we speak German now.
Are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way.
Okay, so we got a
Right
dot.
here. Step to it, teddy bear.
Press F to locate
Where are
Lizzie.
you, Lissy?
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Well, that's cool and all, but I'm gonna go look around. How does one sprint? Can I sprint? I know there's a sprint button. We got the Fretland Mining Company, established 1897. I'm sure the game doesn't want me to do this right now, but I'm going to do it. Good old walking simulator. Actually, I'm not going to do it because there's way too much to explore and I'll get lost over there and it won't be very fun for you, dear viewer. But I'm going to just kind of make some detours.
And you'll find me.
I'm not going to stick to the path, Lizzie. I told you to stay close. You should have stayed close. Can I go up the ladder? Nope. Edward, not Charles. Edward, that's his name. Nicholas Bolton. Okay, so we got the title sequence and the credits. That's what this whole thing is going to be as we walk around. We got the Frederick Fretland and Sons. They apparently have a land handlery. So they do business with the land. It's locked. They apparently also have Odin's milk. So you get milk straight from Odin's teat, I guess. Condensed Odin's milk. And Brusgard's tobacco. So some tobacco by some guy named Brusgard or whatever. Brusgard. Yeah, I should be able to read this better. Oh, it's at Grovik Church. So there's something at the Grovik Church on the 24th of July, 1923. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming, Lizzie. Hold on. Can I... Hey, what's that? What are you? That's where you want me to go? Rest? No, we ain't got no time for rest. We're gonna go up the back way. Can we mountain goat up here? We cannot mountain goat up there. Guess so much for that. Alright, seriously. What's the sprint button, guys? It exists. I know it exists. But maybe we just can't sprint through the title sequence. Hey, it's Draugen. Can I rest again? No. No resty. Only looky. Well, first impressions. Incredibly beautiful game. Second impressions. And part of the reason why I got it is because personally, me, the man behind the microphone, as I am in the process of very slowly learning the Norwegian language. So anything that can help me do that and be just exposed to the language more. It doesn't have Norwegian voice, just Norwegian kind of interface. If I wanted to go full Norwegian on that, I could. Okay, I'm coming. Because over there is that little shortcut we found where we couldn't go up. So that's why I said I should have known more. I should have been able to read that sign a little more. But I could recognize the church, that it was something happening at the church. I'm coming. I'm just very slow. I could have a heart attack anytime now. Music composed by Simon Poole. Way to go, Simon. Sounds great. Doing a bang-up job, buddy. Norwegian flag. And a nice old farmhouse here. Nice barn over there.
Listen, are you here?
What is it?
I didn't mean to hit that button, honestly. So I didn't mean to call out to you. Hey, where is everybody?
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
You think it's our sister? And who are you to me? Like, I don't understand our relationship. Can you tell me, Lizzie? Lissy? Hey, talk to me.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
That's what I just asked you earlier. Inside, the weather's getting worse. Edward thinks it would have been...
This is starting to creep me out.
Wouldn't surprise me if the villagers sought shelter.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Okay, old bean.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
Well, you know, Norwegian family in 1923, they probably didn't lock their doors.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden.
Well, achievement unlocked. Knock,
Hello?
knock.
Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
No, stay close.
Certainly not. I'm going to sit down and wait for the Fretlands.
Maybe there are extra comfortable chairs upstairs.
Or maybe...
I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
Yeah, it is
Must be
creepy.
a sitting room on this floor.
Maybe we shouldn't just go tromping in through the second floor until we've examined the first floor. Nice chest you got there.
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
Alright, I guess we get around to inspecting. What we got?
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
The
The
Fretlands.
Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy old boy. Women can vote. Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? Must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his...
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann.
Loosen up,
I'm
Johann.
sure you two stiffs will get along famously.
And who is their daughter?
I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
Okay, that's nice, but again, I don't understand the relationship. My sister went off, and she's staying with his family, and I've forgotten why already if they've introduced it. And here's a wedding.
Wait, is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
Nice stave church in the background there. Hopefully the kind of jerkiness of the motion isn't upsetting to any viewers. It is kind of awkward. It's kind of abrupt sometimes. What do we have here? A book in the fireplace?
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred.
Okay, what's inside?
Christmas 1922.
To Ruth from Simon.
To Ruth from Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddie Landers?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Okay, well, put the book back, I guess. Just another...
Where do you think they've gone?
I don't know.
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
I'm sure they will.
Dead land. As though its soul has departed.
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Ålesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English isn't
I
as...
was only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
Okay, into the next room, I guess. It's getting dark in here. Can we turn on the lights a little bit? They have lights. Is the mine. The opening. See, I hate the way they've written these. With the double A, that should, I believe, be an A with a circle over it. But maybe they've done that for, you know, to help English speakers that don't know the particular extra characters that are in Norwegian, or maybe in Norwegian in 1923 they wrote with the double A, but I don't think they did. The opening of whatever this is, it's got to be the mine. Frederick and Johann Fretland.
Well, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben. The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
No coal.
There was a
no,
cave-in.
No trolls.
It'll be unsafe.
Boo.
Also, AF for of, like that should be AV, I thought, and there's no umlauts. Like you see down there the Grunder or whatever, or Grunden. There's an umlaut over the U. Doesn't seem normal for modern Norwegian, but who knows what happened in the preceding, 100 years.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
I don't know. I don't have an option to talk about that. All right, what? We're in October 1900. We're in October 1923. So I guess May. We'll go earliest to latest. So this is after the mine closed.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
Well, that must have put a damper on their relationship.
Johann Fretland
I didn't mean
exits
to click
Fretland
that.
Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
Well, that must have put a damper on their relationship.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Operations
chap.
were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
So he caused the collapse. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? Well, that's creepy.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
That's what I thought. Very creepy indeed. Can we get some lights on in this place?
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
Indeed. We're not just walk into a person's house and then sleep in their bed. Oh, game saving. Oh, hello.
Betty,
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I
Okay.
think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
Well, even if she did, like, her scarf being in a home that she's staying at, not unusual.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Okay, you couldn't come to steady
Sit
me?
down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine.
Alright, I'm gonna sit down.
I just need to catch my breath.
We're passing out. We're definitely passing
Just a
out.
moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
We're gonna wake up and Lizzie here is gonna be gone.
Right.
Oh,
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Sit up. Okay.
Betty? Lissy? Lissy, are you here? Where are you?
Lizzie. Are you in the closet, Lizzie? Elizabeth? Elizabeth. This is not funny. Better not have went upstairs.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Betty? Elizabeth?
Hey. Who's out there?
Wait! Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
But we don't even know where Lizzie is.
Here, Lissy?
I'm not going out there. It's like murderers out there.
Are you in here, Lissy?
No? Okay. I'm not going out the door. I know you want me to go outside. Lizzie, you upstairs?
Lissy! Are you upstairs?
You forced me to go out the front door, huh? Okay, here we go. Jump scare time.
Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissy?
Footprints?
I'm not alone.
Well, I don't know what kind of footprints those are, because those are some really weird. Hello? Okay, Leaf. Scary Leaf.
Betty? I can hear you!
Come out here. Oh, we can sprint now. Come here.
Alice!
But who wants to sprint towards... Just a crow. It's just a crow.
Alice! Who goes there? Wait!
Who made that weird sound? We're up and over.
Are you out there, Betty?
Look, if Betty's out here, she's on her own, because this is creepy to land right here.
Can you hear me? Where are... Someone there?
I don't want to know if someone's there. I want to go back in the house and lay down and never come outside again. Didn't know this game was going to be so creepy-tastic.
Elizabeth!
Hello? Hello? I don't like this game anymore. It's a
Hello?
goat, sheep, deer. Yeah, I know it's not a deer. Deers don't make that
Betty,
sound.
is that you? Are you there, Betty?
We're gonna go sliding on her butt. Yep, there we go. Sliding on her butt down the shortcut we tried to go up earlier.
Shit.
Pick yourself up, Edward. Can't see anything in this fog, you know.
Elizabeth, are you there? Lissy?
Elizabeth.
Betty?
A crab pot? Lobster trap? Something? Oh, Elizabeth's clothes.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissy?
Depends on your clothes. Where are you? Like, you didn't hear me calling? Edward's not happy. Certainly saw his sister at the window.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping. And our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but...
Look.
Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her?
Yes.
Not...
I mean, I saw her face, and...
I didn't see her face. I don't know what you're talking about, Edward.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. Then tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself.
I sure do.
And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
Alright, well, I guess we're going back. I guess the developers didn't want you to have to trudge all the way back up. Thought it would be a little boring to do so. Or maybe you'd get lost in the darkness. Day 2. Blue skies in Norway. Achievement unlocked. So, maybe it's not a creepy, dark fog outside? Can we move this stupid, mannequin so I don't, like, look at it every single time? And it looks like a person's face? Or a person's body? What do I look like now? Do I look any better than last time? Still as creepy as before? I mean, yes. Still as creepy before. It's like I'm a disembodied face coming out of like a funhouse mirror. I don't have a body. Hey, Betty.
I will find you again.
Alright, so it's probably a good time to end the episode. Some thoughts. Obviously, I must have not been paying attention to the opening sequence, or some stuff was left out, or, you know, I'm just a dummy that forgets easily, because I don't understand the relationship between the two characters, Edward and Lizzie, and we're looking for our sister, but, I mean, something obviously happened, and I get the feeling that the game told me and I've just forgotten, like, immediately, but there's some reason why she's on the run, or we haven't been able to contact her, but we know she's at this farm somehow, and that's why we were we knew to come here, but we were still surprised by her scarf, and I wish I could get the letter out and read the whole thing. There probably is a button to do that, to get your inventory, but I don't know what it is. But initial thoughts, I'm a little confused about the writing. That may just be my basic understanding of Norwegian. You know, modern Norwegian is not sufficient for how they wrote in 1923, but also Norwegian is very dialectical. Is that the right word? Language. So there's very many dialects, and people in one valley may speak entirely differently from people in another valley. So they said that someone was from Alesund, and I think that's in the southwest, the west-southwest of the country, and so they have maybe of a more Bergen dialect, where I'm learning more of the Oslo dialect. So maybe instead of I'm gonna get way too deep into Norwegian linguistics, so please stop me. I'm stopping myself because you don't want to hear this. You don't care about the intricacies of Norwegian language. Like, you don't. But anyways, so great looking game. A little on the head, Bob. Was not expecting scary moments, so that's another thing to look out for. Because I'm a scared boy. I don't like those atmospheric, scary parts. But I'm gonna call it here. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again next time.